Hi there crafty pals, Louise with you today. Welcome along to this video which is featuring the 2024 September Kitaholic Kits. I am not that I'm scared of pink, but it's probably my least scrapped colour. And the reason for that is because I do a lot of boy layouts. I don't often have a need to scrap with pink, but given the rainbow palette of this month's kit, and I love this ombre paper. I think that the colour is just fantastic, how it blends from the pink into the white. And I'm just going to roll with it here. I don't have a plan in mind, but because I'm using a single photo, and you can see also that I have chosen a photo of my little pal, Mr. Popeye, I am using one of the frames from the kit. And I'm going to cut that down into that 9x12 size just to have a slightly different background to work with. I toyed with the idea of then mounting it onto the heart-shaped paper, but that sort of doesn't end up occurring just because it didn't suit where this layout was going. Now, the other thing you'll notice this month is that I'm doing a bit of stash busting with some previous kits. So particularly a lot of the rainbow ones, I've pulled out a few of the kits from past months, and I want to try and incorporate a few bits and pieces into today's layout. So I pull out a few things that I think might work, have a bit of a look at what I have available to me. Again, in those pink colours particularly, because I'm not likely to use those again. So if I can get them onto a layout now, then that's probably going to get them out of my stash, which is always a fun little bonus when we're creating. So you can see that with that ombre paper, that little piece that I've snipped off, I've actually shortened that and then flipped it, which I think sort of makes this quite a fun little background. I've never tried anything like this before, and I really like how that dark at the top, light at the bottom, but then the reverse page, which is light at the top, dark at the bottom, really suits the background. It's quite interesting. So I'm kind of happy with how this is looking. I love that little gold pop of flowers with the frame. So off camera, I've gone ahead and I'm going to stick all of that down. And it's at this point where I know my background needs something. And again, pink, it's not a highly used color in my house or on my layouts, but I'm rolling with it. So oftentimes when I'm working with a lot of straight edges, so in this case I've got a square photo, I've got square frames, I've got a square background paper, I need something that's either rounded or circular in that background just to like differentiate and create areas of interest. So certainly using this rounded stencil was a purposeful choice, and I do like the way this has turned out. I particularly like just this little pop of texture paste. I think it again blends itself really well with the background where I've got the pattern paper itself, but I've also got the pink ink through the stencil and then the white of the texture paste. I didn't want the texture paste to completely cover everything. I just wanted it to have a little pop of its own making. All right, I've let that dry off camera, and I'm going to stick everything down again because my elements are all stuck down already. I'm just going to attach those to the page. I need to add a little bit of journaling, and then I'm going to make a super easy title. And I don't know if anybody else does this, but I like to use my little baby voice when I'm talking to my animals. So I am titling this layout in my baby voice, which is Sweepy, my little Sweepy kitten. So that is my share for you for today. I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you are subscribed to Kitaholic Kits.